Yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on? Hey, Problem. Hey, Book. Yo, Jose, what's going on? Y'all just in time as I'm about to make this whole Cretaceous cruise thing a reality. We possibly we will get to the Giga. I don't think I can make a Giga, uh, mainly because of the things down there are locked at 45. I think I need 47 to, I mean 50 to make a Giga. Jose, I could check. Let me see. Yeah, security rating of 55 and it's locked at 45. I cannot make a giga. It won't let me. Okay, so we got our hipsies. They're gonna go here and they're gonna enjoy the riverbank because it gives them that. And there's the wetland and we're gonna need water. Uh, while it's doing that, what I need to do is get over here, do a check on those chunkies. I need to see if they're drinking the water or not. Because if they aren't, that's a problem. Oh, one egg? Really? No. Oh, that's disheartening. Motherfucker, dude, can we see? Can we get somebody that is cheaper, faster synthesis? I just saw it in faster research. Cheaper incubation, cheaper synthesis. Cheaper incubation is actually a little bit more better. I wanted faster incubation or synthesis, but that'll do. That'll do.
Joining us
Oh wait,
today.
no. If I build another whatchamacallit, I can get one. So go to the other side, sure. Oh, don't worry, Book. You'll see a tiny dino. We're making the hipsy. Positive influence. Okay. We'll put it back here because for the most part, Jesus, come on now. I'm putting that there because for the most part, I just need to get this Jeep here. Okay, now that's done.
Heading off to patrol.
It should go straight there, right? Yep, that lever. It's lever. Even to go straight there. Whose health is low? Why is your health low, little one? Oh, he needed water. I don't like everything is hinging on these babies not dying. I think a Margosaurus can be made. Let me see. Yeah, a Margosaurus could definitely be made. Are you thinking that we should have an Amargasaurus there, Primal? Because this map just seems to be all about the sauropods. And honestly, I could put them on the side with Para because Hipsy's going over here with the Chunking. And I could put them over here with the Paras and the Brackies because what I really want Bracky to do is to move from side to side between the Cretaceous crews alongside the Baryonyx. Okay, so we'll have Armaga on this side with Para. Bracky hopefully will be moving in between both sides. And this side is for Chunking and our other host here. Where's that Jeep at? Oh my God. Oh, you're right here. Okay, he's just been taking a minute. Pasture, water. Okay. Oh, they really don't need cover. So I'm free to delete some of this, which is good because I was just looking at this like where the Bracky's gonna need some food. So if I delete some of that now, their pasture is there, and it frees me up to put food over here for the Brachiosaurus. Now Bracky has a reason to move in between both of these. Oh no, books for to make friends on COD. Everybody, run. Everybody hide. Batten down the hatches. 3 is better. Desired population is 4, so we're gonna have to make a second batch. Let's have faster incubation and a cheaper incubation. How's that really for you? Ah, you said to do the thing with the Bracky and the Armagas. Let's get that out the way and do some Armagas, man. What do Armagas eat? Are they ground leaf too? They either ground leaf or ground fiber is one of them. Baryonyx will be fishing in here, so we really don't have much to worry about. 3 baryonyx are good enough. Okay, so they'll be fine with them in their enclosure because they don't dislike carnivores. If a herbivore dislikes carnivores, that's actually a problem. Think Giganotosaurus. I can't make the Giga yet, Jose.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome our
Unfortunately, there will be no
Pteranodon to
Gigas
the park.
today. I'm gonna have to come back to make a Giga, judging on how this goes, though. Incubation, positive. Whole bunch of armada. Let's see, 38 and 38 is 76, 52, 45. That says plus 38, plus 45. That's like 83, right? That's 83 right there. And this is another plus 45. So that's 100%. Unless my math is off, we got more than 100% Amarga DNA. So technically, I should be able to sell this. It's 38 plus 45. 8, 5, and 8 is 3. You carry the 1, so that 7 becomes an 8, so that's 83. And this is another 45. 83 and 45, that's way beyond that. At that point, that's 133. That's yeah, 83 on top of 45. Hey, that's almost 130% DNA. We got way more than enough. And somehow, damn, this is a 10. I've actually never seen a 10 slot DNA before. I've never actually seen 10 slot DNA before, or that, or maybe I have, I just never paid attention to it. How's their paddles going over here? Because I know they recently just had another litter. Pastor and Tall Leaf is because they keep having kids. But they're all right. They're at 91%, so ain't no cause for alarm. You really don't have to worry about it to the point when they start becoming uncomfortable.
Ladies and
Scientists, because y'all two are getting too close. Uh, Here's the fun part. The male gets to be this version. Why is that Brachiosaurus JWE? This is Brachiosaurus 2001. That is so wild to me. And, uh, go back to this one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna favorite this. I'm gonna set it to random favorite per A. And then have like, let's see what we got on pattern. And that. And we go to U, which is interesting. So if I'm looking for the JP3 Brachy, where's the red marking? I cannot find it. Okay. 50 guys get over. 3 gigs.
Requiring collection. Heading to collect the asset.
Okay, so you still ain't get them yet? At the same time, that is a small target, so I can cut them from slack, huh?
En route to collect the asset.
Yeah. That's to feel the wetland need quicker.
Transportation underway.
Is there anything that I should be potentially researching? A large power station increased output, yeah. But then who's gonna make my brackets?
incubation personnel.
I could do one bracket for now. Incubation. Yeah, possibly. Oh yeah. Look at that 10. 52%. 68, 64. Well, I like how look, we just did the math on this. Oh, take that off. 38. All these are 38, and these two are 45s. This is a 50. As you can see, look how it's moving. This is a 50, a little bit over half. Combining that with a 45, it should not be right there. It should be almost damn near full. That is wild how they do that. So instead of getting 45, you're getting half of that. You're getting like from this game for the you're only getting like less than 20 extra percent. So you're getting less than half of the percentage this is supposed to give you. That is wild. And even still, with adding this on, it's still going to look at that. The percentage just like, wow. I wonder if Frontier knows that. Or was that intention, them doing that? Were they intentionally shafting us that way? Because if that's the case, then we could have sold those for money.
Assets in the air.
And I actually can't wait to see this operational in action. This is going to be glorious. Even though I'm kind of sad that the pterosaurs don't attack the hot air balloons. Our more aggressive dino swimmers can't attack the Cretaceous cruise. I don't like that these rides are impervious. The whole thing about me being excited that these tours were added was for the prospect of what could damage them. Like, imagine watching a Quetz take this down, or like 2 or 3 pteranodons, like poke holes in the air balloon. Like, it's a missed opportunity, especially to do a JP3 reference, where how the pteranodons ripped open the parasail, Billy's parasail at JP3. They can do the same thing to that. They missed a good chance on that one. The Dilophosaurus at 50%. That's a waste of resources right now. Well, no, I guess it wouldn't have been. I could have done that, but yeah, we're gonna go with that.
Asset in transit.
Just like, and the same can be said for the Cretaceous cruise. Watching a Super Mario, maybe when we get Rebirth, that'll be added in since the T-Rex swam in Rebirth through the whole river raft scene that never got introduced in Jurassic Park. Maybe we'll get that. I hope so. I'm pretty sure we're going to get a swimming T-Rex once the Rebirth DLC becomes a thing. T-Rex is officially going to be a swimmer, but I'm hoping it um, gets the ability to flip the kayaks in the Cretaceous cruise. Or more or less saying that I'm hoping any swimming dinosaur gets the chance to flip the kayak in the Cretaceous cruise.
Delivery complete.
Why don't y'all come over here and make sure this dome don't fall on nobody? We got the one balloon? Oh, yeah. I'm going to need to make a balloon tour that's going to like encompass this and
Asset
be like,
transportation
just
complete.
circle around here. Circle all around whatever we're going to make over here. Behold, everybody, our Bracken source. I like how my cat is looking at this. Even my cat is amazed by the stature of this sauropod.
Ladies and
That
gentlemen,
or is the sounds it's
pleased to
making.
welcome a Brachiosaurus to the park.
Mm. So we need Chaos, Grim, and Limbo. So that's what we're doing here. We need 3 baryonyx, and they can only be those 3. I'm about to say, what's my positive influence? And how are the hipsies liking this? What do you got? 3 comfort issues. What's up? Wetland. Oh, they haven't found it yet. And this one hasn't found the ground leaf. And they haven't somehow noticed that there's 5 of them yet. Oh my god. Right now they're in separate territories. Barely comfortable. They just have to meet each other and then all that affects each other, especially as they explore some more. Oh yeah, Bracky's cover need. Why didn't I look at that? Oh, okay. The cover need isn't grand. And they need some wetland. Huh. Learning a lot today. I did not know Bracky needs wetland. So I'll put you over here.
Asset requiring collection.
And then the hope is to get another female and then a male. And I'll put the female with that one and the male on the other side. Let's see, we got Grim and Chaos. Oh, but then you can switch one to Limbo. Okay, cool. I just want to see how that works. Cheaper incubation first off. And then make Limbo. That's doing that. Damn, just not enough. Almost.
Transporting asset.
Man, is there any babies over here? You don't have any more baby on Lithomimus. So, that's fine.
Understood. Delivery complete.
You know, library. They just need deep water. They don't need fish thing. Um, although it probably would help uh, to put one in there because I think the juveniles will need it. The juveniles are either going to need a fish feeder or a meat feeder. They probably wouldn't be too picky. That looks shallow enough for a fish feeder. Low health again. Who is it? Because I haven't made it. Oh my God. In my esteemed carelessness, I have not made an MVU. Great. I could put one here. They didn't really leave much room for you to put one in the main central hub. Allosaurus has matured. We've got so many environmental issues. Okay, you're discovering your wetland. You have the same wetland need as the Paris, so if need be, no, you just gotta walk some more and then you'll see it. Alright. It needs to explore the other side of the enclosure too. That's all it has to do. Aggressive shit. I didn't check these other ones to make sure they weren't aggressive. You can't have an aggressive berry. That makes it impossible. Okay, so let's release these two and make sure they're not aggressive. Or we'll have to sell them.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a baryonyx to the park.
Yep, you're aggressive. They're both aggressive. They gotta go. God damn it. Oh, you just can't win.
Asset to be collected.
Huh? Those two will be going to a better sanctuary like home, I'm guessing. Let's see. There's your habitat. Okay, you did some exploring. That's good.
Asset
Sarah needs a
transportation in
medium, right? It looks
progress.
like a medium nesting.
Commencing asset transit.
Yes, a medium nesting. Well, we almost at 5 stars, y'all. Yeah, so this part, this is gonna go over the top with everybody. And once again, aggressive. Then we got a grim skin. So now we just got to get chaos. No trace manifested. I don't know if y'all can hear the cat, but he's doing cat things. Release any 4 dinosaurs. Remain disease free. You get the most out of this one. Holy shit, that one takes your speed rate down. You gotta watch it. We'll let Limbo out and get him tranked up.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome Baryonyx to the park. Synthesis procedure complete. Incubation personnel, please stand by.
Just get him moved over. Oh,
Asset collection
make
request received.
sure you got everything you need. Baron, cover deep water wetland. Okay, I just gotta make sure they got the spot to call they on. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased
Heading
to
to pick up
welcome
the asset.
Baryonyx to the park.
Yeah, with that being said,
Asset in
Window
transit.
wastes. Sand is arid. Rock strewn flat land. Let's see.
Asset transportation in progress.
Oh, repairs laid an egg. 3. Nice.
Asset delivery confirmed.
Alright. We gotta form the territory. That should cover all that. It's enough wetland in this whole enclosure for them. There you go. This is also a medium nester, so if we're lucky, they'll find that nest when it's time for that to be used. Let's see. Chaos, once again, aggressive. No, aggressive. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is about to be a big mischievous use of this money key. Never mind, can't be done. So, one of those is going to synthesize, hopefully, a non-lethal berry. But to that point, we should be up and running. Should be up and running to that point. We could actually open the Cretaceous cruise. Actually, to
Asset delivery confirmed.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome our Parasaurolophus to the park.
Turns out this place is getting some attention as the go-to spot for giant dinosaurs, and
I
I
look
love attention. So, when I heard that a humongous marine reptile had been caught in the ocean, I skimmed a few funds and bought it. I know, I'm amazing.
This might be an obvious question, but where exactly will it live?
Not to state the obvious right back, but that sounds like a you problem. Come on, you're an ecologist and we have the best habitat building team around. But, maybe get moving because it'll be delivered anytime now.
Well, okay then. I guess we put together a lagoon before a marine reptile arrives on our doorstep.
That's where they want a lagoon. You know what? It's either a mosasaurus or a megalodon. It's the only thing I can think of that requires five, I mean, 6 lagoon slots. Did the baryonyx break out? Yes, it did. How did it break out though? Where did it break out at? None of the gates are broken. And were these open? Did it swim through these? Power source. You know what's going to fix that? The Godly Repeater Substation.
Asset collection request received.
I need to know how they got out. I don't see nothing broken. Unless they came through there. So let's assume that's what they did, right? Let's assume they went through there.
Asset transported.
Now they're not getting back out. If they went through there.
Asset delivered.
They couldn't have went through here. The collision is on. I don't get where they could have got out at.
Asset delivered.
Power source. Once again, we call upon the aid of the Godly Repeater Substation.
Ladies and gentlemen, grab your paddles and enjoy a river trip cruise.
Says danger to guests. So we're about to learn how they got out. Requires a status check.
For your added safety, our kayak.
Oh yeah. First off, they need a way to get in here. And that's that. So they can take this down. Uh, I'm doing exactly that too, Prime. I'm trying to keep a lock on them here. I want to see how they got out. This one look like it's finna show me. Okay. Yeah, they can't get out now. However they did it last time, they can't do it this time. Why were you comfortable? Oh, let's see here. Aggressive. Oh, a chaos that's not aggressive but thirsty. This one just has a large appetite. But you're fit. So we'll take you just because of that. We'll take you because you're fit. hope it's Chronosaurus. Ooh, good. That would be good. That would be a good one. Okay, so the lagoon. I'm putting the lagoon over here. That way we have room for everything else. We gotta research the lagoon. Okay, so to generate revenue for the Cretaceous cruise, I'm going to take this balloon tour and we're going to edit the route. We'll do it just like that. Edit the route. I wish it didn't have to go back and reset itself. It technically could still follow along its path. You still haven't found cover, or you haven't found Baron yet? That is so damn hard. You're over here. You found wetland. You haven't found your deep end though. It went over there and started expanding this territory. It started expanding this territory over there. Like this one is doing. As it swims, it's gonna find more of its territory, which includes that bearing. What I won't have you do though is that. Remove you. Wait, it's doing the same thing. It's not expanding its territory anymore. Holy shit, it got out. Yeah, it got out through that way. So, let's try this again. Put you
En
here.
route to pick up the asset.
And I'm gonna put you over here.
Heading to pick up the asset.
So they can converge upon each other and then fuse their territories together. That's all that's supposed to do. Put you
Heading to
here,
collect the asset.
that way it'll show that they have cover. Because once they unite, all
Asset
that's going to merge
collected.
together, and they'll know where all other stuff in their territory.
Asset
And
transport.
while that happens, now let's build on Lagoon.
Assets in the air.
So,
Transportation complete.
six.
They say you can never have too much of a good thing.
Yeah, you was right,
And with this
Primus. Salone's the
delivery,
source.
I guess we'll find out if that's true.
Obstructed by what? Oh shit, two Moses.
A magnificent animal. We should make sure that it's comfortable in its new home.
Good thinking. Comfortable dinosaurs stay where they're put.
It's a marine reptile. Evolution doesn't work that fast, Mr. Finch.
You know, the modern ocean is a tough place for prehistoric animals, especially giant ones. Unfamiliar ecosystems, no guarantees on reliable food sources, temperatures that they never evolved for. Marine reptiles need our support if they're going to adapt. So, it's time we extended the breeding program here to our aquatic guest of honor.
And Geigen. If I had mods, I probably can get a Geigen in here. Uh, Let me get them a shark feeder though. Substation. Sounds right to.
Adding task.
Honestly, this will be the first Marine base I've ever made. Wow. Think about it. What the attraction? Viewing gallery. Wait a minute, let's save. There we go. We got the kayaks going now. Let's be honest. It's found the Baron. It's still forming a territory, but it's found everything else. So it's in a comfortable position. These two, they're still forming your territory. You found some of your Baron. You just need to go find the other. It's gonna go hit the fence. Yeah, yes, that was taking a minute. Still forming a territory. Missing Baron. It's everything else. So come on. Small Hope wanted me. Well, I wanted it to attack the kayak. Small Hope. It just looked at him, swim by. Like, huh? They can do it too. That's the only thing that it was thinking like, oh, they can swim too. Wait, what? Did some woman just moan? I doubt it. Unless you heard the cat go around, but no woman moan.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Parasaurolophus to the park.
Unless you, oh, you talking about in the game, like one of the guests. I like the baby Paras. Oh, shit, I almost forgot. We need a female and a male bracket. Look how much they have to do to match our power. Yes. Ah, that's perfect. Think it was a female guest. I was not paying attention at all. So if that was actually a possible thing that happened, I missed it. I think it's time for the godly repeater substation. All right, godly repeater substation. Go there, and the next one will go there. We're building a network because the next one goes there, allowing this one to almost do it. Into making a spinal. Look, that was probably one of the. That was a highlight. Okay, that was a highlight. It was a momentous occasion that must be repeated.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new lagoon viewing gallery.
You're still missing Baron. We're moving you over here so you can have a similar effect. We'll put you up here to start.
Asset.
You're gonna find what's missing. I don't get how that's making the bearing go down.
Commencing asset transit.
Somehow that's making the bearing go down. I don't get it. That is towards the edge somewhere.
Delivery.
It's comfortable, so at least we don't have to worry about it breaking out. They just have to find more bear. Legacy Wars will top it though. I have some great see. This is good to hear. This is good to hear, Dick. I'm planning to do the same with the sequel to Hell Creek Park as well. So the whole episode was a fun experience to film. I filmed most of it on my birthday. Wow. This man was putting in work on his birthday. Shoot, on my birthday, I ain't gonna lie. I took that as a personal day. Jack was like, nah. He like, I have peak to make. Incubation. Make another bracky. Go back over here. Because I'm supposed to be putting down a staff center. Your final shot with him his speech was filmed on my birthday. Wow. Dedication. Shit. Two. Okay, so we need somebody that's going to provide faster incubation, yes, and then faster synthesis. Faster treatment is also good. We have 233. I think this person was 3 across the board. That being said, you can have a higher point in that animal welfare. How you refresh? I don't know. Positive influence. I do like that. I might go with that again if there isn't. There isn't. I would like another faster incubation though. 3-3 across the board. Positive influence reduces task time by 20%. I don't know if it stacks though. And my brother's old PC kept freezing when I loaded it into the mainstream map I built, so I had to delete most of it and remove everything else to film the Rex and Spinal fight at the end. And when I'm telling you about cut content, mainly just to crunch for time, because as you saw, it was almost 3 hours long. So, like, I had more stuff planned. It was, like, the whole thing when the Giga got out. That it was supposed to be more to it than just like the scenes it was in. It's supposed to be more fights between it and the Spino. It was supposed to be following Julia and the kids around Sector 7 before like it got into its first involved fight with the Spino, and then after that first fight with the Spino, it will break off, giving Julia and the kids a temporary break before they ran into like something else. And then that part where they were the Spino and the Giga fought in that facility was supposed to be their second encounter. Uh, I had to cut a lot of stuff. I'm not. I don't want to say I'm not too happy about it because I'm still proud of the final result. But man, I wish I'd have done more or handled the series a little bit more better initially, because if I did that, then the finale could have went as intended, and I could have fit everything in. If I had maybe did every episode about an hour and a half each initially, yeah, the finale would have been more. Yeah, and that was just for that part though. That was just for that part. The opening, well, I don't say opening, but the first act there was supposed to be more too, involving what the cast was doing and getting everything together. The the part where the Raptors showed up, that I had to change that because I couldn't get the I couldn't get the guests to show back up anymore. Like, even though I like try to block off all the ways for the dinosaurs to not interfere, so the guests could start spawning and make it look like they were being herded out from the innovation center back towards the 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 hub area. I couldn't get that to happen, and yeah, that was that would have looked so great if I could have. Because while they were ushering all that, then the Raptors show up, and then um, at least characters are like, well, they're here for that Raptor. Trust me, release that Raptor, it'll leave. Like it was supposed to be a lot more people in the background, basically. You got custom stuff at the script phase, but everything in the final cut is what I intend to see. That and that's good though. Like I see script cut. I say script cuts are better than having to cut something out at the final end because it's maybe something out of your control, or like in my case, poor handling. What was I supposed to be doing? Oh, researching the dig site, small carnivores. one. But man. Yeah. Uh, I am glad with what we got. What we ended up with what was good. If the game expect us work around it. Yep. Shoot. That's what we got to do. My main problem though that I'm waiting for Frontier to fix. I even told them about it. Is let's see if I can showcase it here. Capture mode, right? Boom. I can pause and start it just like this. Pause it, stop it. Pause it, stop it. As long as this HUD right here is available, pause it and stop it as much as I want to. But as soon as I hide the UI, I can't unpause it. You hear it though. You hear it. I can't unpause it. And the same thing if it was playing, like, hold on, I'll bring it back. I'll pause. Bring it. Hold on. Oops. Bring it back. I keep making a mistake of canceling it out. But you get what I'm saying. Like I can't do nothing unless that HUD is up. Yeah, you know what? That is true. Um I don't know if anything will ever be as bad as the transportation of the Apato and how the model used to like freak the fuck out when it was getting transported by the helicopters. Oh, look at that. Everybody's chilling now. The Baryonyx just found that. All right. 78. That's way better. They keep not being able to find their Baron, but look, I'll take what I can get at this point. Yeah, you're a cat. Okay, I got one male brewing. Oh, did I already put the male over there? Yeah, no, the male is brewing. I wanted that, so I guess we're gonna have another female. A female with a large appetite, and then a male. We're gonna have two males, two females. Cool. So that's pretty much gonna be done. Now we're just waiting for the mosasaurs to do their thing. But I did it. I got the Cretaceous cruise running up. Danger to vehicle. Must be somebody here doing an inspection. Yeah, he's doing an inspection. So, Sayona becoming a dino trainer was fun. uh, Sayona isn't done. I'm not done with Sayona's character too. He's coming back. Like, come on, that was epic. Yeah, I was hinted that she had a special bond with the Spinosaurus. I'm glad that was received well. I also called myself trying to keep the spinal hidden, um, but there is one scene that you can see it early enough in if you're paying attention to the background. I shot it intentionally that way when Julia and the kids first enter Area M, when Tim's character is like, I saw something in the background. I The way I shot it is if you're looking carefully enough, you can see the Spinosaurus in the background. I've got mostly new characters. I'm gonna have mostly returning characters. They're, the sequel Aftermath I will be bringing Eddie Carr in, maybe Nick Van Noy, I don't know yet. There's only one of you, so I'm just gonna do that. Get you moved over. I'll put you over here so you can find your way down.
Heading to pick up the asset.
At least those two. Yeah. JP3 Bracky looks good, but where is the actual JP3 Bracky skin? I didn't see it.
Ladies and
I
gentlemen,
think they did the
we are
same
pleased to
thing. Oh,
welcome
no,
our
no.
brand
Didn't
new
they do the same thing to the Pteranodon? I wonder how you'll handle Nick. See, that's why I'm wondering if I'm going to put him in there. Good thing I'm still in the planning phase. So, actually,
Asset transit.
I plan to have DGP help me with it so I could be a little bit more organized this time around. Like when I start writing out the script for Aftermath, I'm gonna send it to him and ask him like, how does it sound? How does it look? I'm gonna give him the rundown and everything. That way he could tell me if this is moving in the right direction or not. DGP? Yeah. He's just been busy as all.
To repair.
Cat, you being the cat? Is that what this is?
Picking up asset. Heading to pick up the asset.
The female's on one side, the male gonna be on this side. Oh, the Mitchell's about to have another baby. Oh, hey,
Asset
they like
delivered.
large men. So, for them,
Transportation underway.
just like that. Now they got a spot. If they want to use a nest, the male bracky know where he. So the female has to wade across the water. Ah, that would be nice, especially if some kayaks are going across around that time. Eddie will be in Legacy
Transporting
World,
asset.
just not in Montaceros, but Tacano. You know what? The fun thing is, since you mentioned that, because after I'm done with this, I'm gonna start, doing my little park building videos, and I'm doing one based on like, the five deaths basically. And somebody, thank the modders, has made a Montaceros generated map. Like I don't know if that will help at all for For you, like if you want to use that model search generator map and like redesign it to your specifications for, anything you might need. But just in case, I'm letting you know that the maps are out there now. I've seen Montanceros, Nublar, Sorna. I haven't seen Pinna, Tacanya, or Morta yet, but I think they're out there as generator islands. I've only seen those three so far.
Confirming asset delivery.
Nest location issues? Oh, wow. That's what the problem is. It's not hidden. Oh, there we go. I was wondering why they weren't breeding. That was the whole problem. I'm gonna create a plan for them right now. I'm doing this. An operational security camera. So I agree with that. To keep an eye, keep an eye on this lagoon. If something ever happens, did it do it? We'll know in about 30 seconds. Someone left the lights on to con you on the system. I've been making dinosaurs in secret. So it's been like an automated service. Okay, pairs are making another nest. 2 eggs this time. Still nothing from you all. You know about now. Yes! Alright. Wait, did it do it? It didn't say if it did it. It didn't do it. Yeah. I mean, come on. Didn't do it. Gotta try it again. Retry. 43%. Expedition map. Oh yeah. Karma wanted Amargasaurus. I almost forgot about that. Supposed to be making Armargas for this area. Let's see what they eat. Cover wetland, ground fiber. Okay. Just like other sauropods. Ah, damn. That's the only problem. I can't put them in there. They don't get along with Brachiosaurus, which is wild. There's nothing for them to have contention. Brachiosaurus eats from tall feeders. They eat from the ground because they're more low. I don't say low brow, but you get it. Damn it. Where's Camarasaurus where you need another sauropod? The AI that ran Montanceros also ran Tacanya, which is the new Site B. Everything just gets more into the sun. So it's 2, it's 3. Okay, so we're gonna see if this one's a boy or a girl. I like how you're handling the characters. For what you allowed me to see of the script, I like the dialogue and interactions between them. That's rather interesting. Oh, Titania was also where Indian dumped its earliest failed clones back when Hammond was still running the show. Oh, actually, I can't wait to see what those are. Uh-oh, the comfort went down. Why?
Wait patiently until the path becomes clear. Thank you.
Oh, I think we're getting a stronger storm. That's why. Yep. I was about to say they were just happy. Why y'all getting agitated? Oh no! Don't you hit that gate? It's going for the gate. Don't you hit that gate, sucker? Okay, it didn't do that. Oh, finally, baby Mosa. Nice.
We want our guests out of
Missing
pocket, not
fish.
out of breath, huh? Now, get more transport in the park and make sure that those guests are having a good time.
Boost the guest comfort, and then another tour. Another balloon tour. It's the easiest way to get this done.
Ladies and gentlemen, take to the skies. Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for any inconvenience experienced during our recent handling of anomalous events. Why not secure your place on the balloon?
I just want to make sure it's going to the left. That's the quick way. Now we just got to get the guest comfort up over here. I've written a lot more since then if you're interested in seeing, and I am. Pretty much the span of the story between them flying them out themselves and departing for the tour. But otherwise, I'm happy with it so far. Great. And also, as you know, I've been working on like the in between that I'm also calling Hell Creek Apex. And once I'm done with this, like the game, I will hopefully have some more to share myself. I just gotta remember what was I finna do? What was I finna do? Oh yeah. Amenities. Medium drink. Need food. Gift shop. Okay. Oh, okay. So that's the highest one. So hot chocolate, Bing bag, also display. Hotel is probably needed too, honestly. Falafel wraps. Has anybody had a falafel? Are they good? I am genuinely curious about that. Restroom for guest comfort.
Ladies and gentlemen, our restroom is now open to use for whenever nature calls.
Shelter, another bathroom. They're gonna need a bathroom there.
Ladies and gentlemen, our restroom is now open to use for whenever nature calls.
Hell yeah. I'll keep an eye out for the PDF. Hotel. Gonna want one.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your comfort, we've increased the hotel capacity
Oh look, the
of the
park is at
park.
5 stars. Transport rating. Why the transport rating go down? There we go. I was about to say. Okay, we're done with that. This is the newest one, Nusa Tenggara Islands, Indonesia. Manage viral outbreaks across a sprawling uh, archipelago. Cat, what are you doing, buddy?
This isn't the first archipelago that I've cautiously visited, but unlike Las Cinco Muertes, you know, the 5 deaths, this place might just have a chance at preventing disaster instead of stoking the flames. You see, when you have an immune system that evolved millions of years ago, what you really need to look out for is disease. And if humans can't find a way to help manage that disease, well, it won't just be 5 deaths, let's say.
Very good. You're all here. Now, there are reports of disease in nearby dinosaur populations, and we need to prepare this site to contain any outbreaks. Let's crack on.
Miss Halford, Lily, you're joining us here?
Oh yes, I'm here to help. The proximity to a tourist hotspot worried me, so I offered my services to the client pro bono.
Tourist hotspot? Dinosaurs are already susceptible to modern viruses. If those viruses mutated and grew more transmissible, we really better get started.
Okay, total scientist skill 60. Number of genetically modified animals 15. Dinosaur comfort 100%, 12 different species. This one appeals to herbivores, especially the more, I don't know, some tolerable ones, but on the smallest stature.
As you can see, the site already has a power station in place, but that power isn't going where it needs to.
Oh, I love a power station, huh? Mainly because they're a whole lot cheaper in the long run than backup generators. Think of backup generators as a safety net. If the power does go out, they'll kick in and keep disaster levels to a minimum, which is where disaster levels should stay. To actually spread the power around, you'll need to build some substations and connect them to the power station with my good friend, the pylon.
The pylon? You're not understanding. What we don't need is these small substations. We need the godly repeater substation.
Our first animals are arriving shortly, and they'll need enclosures. They aren't showing any signs of disease yet, but we'll need to monitor them closely.
Imminent viral disaster aside, has anyone else noticed how spread out this place is? Isn't it a whole logistical nightmare, building across islands like this?
It's spread out, maybe, but the dinosaurs will actually feel really at home in this hot climate. In fact, dinosaurs around the world seem to be slowly migrating towards warmer climates in general. Finding out exactly why that is will be my next big project.
Huh. Well, there's the nod towards rebirth. And while I don't disagree with the fact that dinosaurs will migrate towards warmer climates, some dinosaurs will be perfectly at home where they're at. Like the dinosaurs that are loose in the United States that have free reign between Montana and Canada and a little bit further south, oh man, they'll be just fine. as soon as temperatures are fine to go back to Canada, that's where they'll go because of all that open land and whatnot. That's the only thing I disagree with. Well, that's not the only thing I disagree about with Rebirth, but them claiming that the dinosaurs are having such a hard time surviving, it doesn't sit well with me. They thrived for almost 200 million years. Before somebody says, granted, their climate is a little bit warmer than ours. That was only about a 5 to 10 degree difference.
Assets in the air.
I'm hoping I can have them share the program with somebody.
Delivery complete. Confirming asset delivery.
Ground, fruit, and nut.
Transit has commenced. Transportation complete. Asset has been transported. Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing gallery. Asset transported.
What? You still right there? Hey, fat man, what's up?
Confirming asset delivery. Asset has been transported.
Studio miners. Okay. Do they like studio miners? Yes, they do. So they get along fine in this one enclosure.
assets in the air. Asset has been collected.
Ladies and gentlemen, our restroom is now open to use for whenever nature calls.
Confirming asset delivery. Transportation complete.
I just be looking around.
Delivery complete. Transportation complete.
Monitor these animals if they're comfortable. That should be our next priority.
Hey, is nobody else getting an overbearing sense of deja vu? Of feeling like you're in the calm before some catastrophically chaotic storm? Is it just me? Well, you know, I suppose that's nothing new.
Okay. Let's see what we got on the scientists. Scientific combined skill of 20. Okay. Train them. They don't have one of these anyway, so they don't overwork themselves. Synthesis, positive influence, altruistic salary. Welfare specialist. I'm definitely gonna need you. Definitely gonna need you. So how much does that go up by grabbing?
Colleagues joining us today.
17. Dope. So if I train you, what's your points there?
A disease has been spotted in the park, and I'm afraid it's more infectious than usual. Dr. Baldera was right. It must have mutated.
Uh-oh. Dr. Dua, we'll need your team's help researching a cure. Lambert, how secure is this place?
No risk of it spreading beyond these islands. Finch, I have never seen you take charge like this before.
Well, I am not catching a dinosaur flu.
Bench for his priorities. Can I get another one? Okay, for you. I want you in there a little bit fast. Eradicate the disease from the site. What's rabies? Gotta take a photo of it, right? Take a photo of the dinosaur with rabies.
Spotted the assets.
What the outbreak's gonna be? These site objectives to raise reputation. There's like 3 of the sites that I didn't get a chance to 5-star. Because those are just trying to get you, I guess, in the story and get shit done, but still. Alright. So I'm just gonna go get a whole lot of stuff. Brief pause as I have to use the bathroom. Be right back. Too bad. We're back. Oh, go help.
Okay, here we go.
Great work, but disease is still burning through wild populations. More unwell dinosaurs are inbound, so let's get ready to treat them.
Out of the contaminated frying pan into the disease-ridden fire, huh? All right then, get to it, everyone. You all know your places. Mine, for example, is way, way, way over there.
Shocking small. Comments.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Assets in the air.
to observe our magnificent
Asset being transported.
Team don't care about cover. What about putting in trees like this? What about putting in? We don't want trees.
Asset transported.
Rabies. Black side, sure.
That's it. Yeah.
Asset has been delivered.
Site closed.
ladies and gentlemen.
A sabotage? But we need more dinosaurs here to help build a herd immunity. I really don't recommend delaying that.
And we won't. No doubt this is Extinction Now, hoping the disease returns while we're scrambling for power. The animals are at stake, so we won't let them win.
It takes real conviction to sabotage the people trying to help. But let's just focus on the crisis at hand for now. How bad is the power outage?
Nowhere near as bad as they want it to be. We can get the grid back online and work on increasing the dinosaur population at the same time.
Power loss is a type of sabotage that can reduce the power output from the power station until a ATV is tasked to resolve the issue. Electric fence failure, power down electric fence, and gate failure. Okay. Insufficient skill. Scientists. Oh, we need the funds. Now we don't have the funds. Oh, man. Yeah! He like, sorry, Mark. A guy named Conquest told me that you requested a person to get ran over by an ATV. Let's go. That's the highest one at the moment. Yeah, the tape.
Ladies and gentlemen,
2 out
after
of
an
3.
unexpected
What the hell?
Modern animals evolved alongside modern disease. These creatures are not built for this time.
Hey, somebody get these people to stop. They're kind of freaking me out. Yeah, did it there. Now we just need this. Making more money now. Increase total dollars. You know. What's up, Wiz? Hey, hey, fat man. I agree. You are a fat cat. I'm just glad you know that. That's that done. We've got the power back on. Don't need to waste any more of that. Are they going to keep trying to sabotage our power? Homocephaly, so 50. I just want to see if there's a spot I can go where it's a little bit by itself. No? Okay. I hate fucking hotels.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your comfort, we've increased the hotel capacity of the park.
I have not done a JW campaign in a long while. I just sit in the sandbox and create chaos. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We all create a little chaos. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all, Private. 66,000. Genetically modified animals. Research intense immune response.
Heading out. Starting patrol. Understood.
That's what we're looking for. Almost something. Oh, shit. Unintentional pause. 39,000. Okay. That's almost 120,000 per minute. Shit, no. From that, it is. It's over. That's almost 140,000 per minute. Okay. Traffic touch is good so far. More construction. Building site. Warehouse. I like this though. I can't click it, but I like this. MK. Mortal Kombat. Let me stop. Well, this is really nicely put together though, and I like this part. Intensity and Fighting. Okay. Extra, they don't worry about cover. Cool. Honestly, that fit right in here with these guys, more or less. But yeah, how they feel about Packers? They like Packers. What about you, Scroopies? You like the Packers? Them, on the other hand, they are a little bit fussed. They would probably be a little bit fussed about it. They like Packers. So right off the bat, yeah, they're gonna have to go here with them. Because I don't know if they're gonna be breeding or not. Desired population 5. How come it's always one less than what is needed? Another scientist. Right with you because you have the genetic specialist. And that's what we're looking for. What's up, kitty cat? Oh. You got that spot. Then there's one over there. One over here. This is an interesting little setup. Islands. Shit, what do you do? What do you eat? Get a hold of? Avian pox.
Controls relinquished.
Synthesis procedure complete. Incubation personnel, please stand by.
Asset requiring collection.
This sanctuary is up and running, and it managed disease outbreaks with wonderful efficiency. With that, I feel more than confident passing this site completely into your hands.
So our crisis manager is leaving? And we're sure that's wise? I mean, when exactly are we not in crisis?
We have managed perfectly well before, and we will manage again. That is to say, thank you for your help, Lily.
My pleasure. This job has shaken me somewhat, though. Disease being common in the wild is bad enough, but disease where tourists flock to? One turn of bad luck, and we'd have a global disaster on our hands.
You could stay, of course. But I hear you. I also hear that our guests were pretty shaken, too. And they're the ones paying our bills. Well, let's focus on their comfort next.
Delivery has been
Ladies
completed.
and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a homocephaly to the park.
There we are.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a homocephaly to the park.
Brilliant shot.
Asset transportation in progress.
That's it there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a homocephaly to the park.
Asset transportation complete.
Reassigning control.
En route to collect the asset.
I thought I made the game freeze and crash.
Transportation complete.
That's a 3 stars. Let's do it. Nine, 11, 12.
Assets in the air. Delivery complete.
For your comfort, we've increased the hotel capacity of the park.
Yeah. Oh, look, the bar moved. Now we can get up to 50, 55.
Asset being transported. Asset has been delivered. Assets in the air.
Thought that's too easy. Almost. I'm gonna put more tornadoes down. There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to
Delivery has been completed.
to the park.
Asset being transported.
Let's go to source. Stadium Valley.
Transporting asset.
I don't know if it's too soon. Yeah, it took 20,000 off. $4,000. Well, he wrapped up might be a good fit. It's along with pachycephalosaurs, stegosaurs. Its primary food is already in there. It just needs some cover. I can do that. I'm gonna put something like that. That's right there. And with that, cool. I'll have my 15 genetically modified animals. Yo, let's do this. Scratching capacity. Oh man, Jesus. I have to wait. I can get some stuff done there. For scientists. They said a button was closed?
Controls reassigned. As proceed. Heads up, got a new asset.
We are pleased to welcome you.
Asset reported.
Let's just talk about this backup generator.
En route to pick up the asset. En route to collect the asset. Picking up asset. Asset in transit.
I would have been better this time. Usher them over.
Assets in the air. Asset transportation in progress.
Taking back.
Asset delivered. Delivery complete. Asset has been collected. Asset in transit. Asset transportation complete. Asset has been transported. Transit has commenced. asset has been delivered.
Attention personnel. An animal scan has been completed by an NBU team.
We need to create a report on how our animals are doing after that last outbreak. We'll need photographs alongside it, and who better to capture the majesty of our dinosaurs than you?
Photograph 3 different
Our
dinosaurs.
newly opened balloon tour.
Asset identified.
Oh,
More dinosaurs are inbound, and they aren't exactly healthy. Now, I've ordered an executive hazmat suit, but until it arrives, I'd appreciate you, handling this whole thing yourself. Sound good? Good.
Confirming asset delivery. Asset delivery.
More species variety here will help this place become a real sanctuary.
Ah, yeah, more species, more variables in the system, more fuel to keep the chaos of nature chugging along.
Chaos? Oh no. That's not the way to see it. It's an orchestra. It's, I don't know, jazz. It's not just white noise, Doctor. It's a symphony of action and reaction. Living, thriving, persisting. You make it all sound so random and mysterious, but nature, ecology, is defined by the individual purpose of each element within it.
Hey, well, jazz tends to have a lower body count, in my experience. No, the beauty of chaos isn't lost on me, but don't let that beauty blind you. I've made a career of explaining how so-called unforeseen consequences really shouldn't be as unforeseen as they are.
While the conservation sector's mission is to help dinosaurs thrive in nature like any other animal, I have far from turned my back on the benefits of genetic modification. Adjusting to our world is far from easy, but we can give the dinosaurs a better chance to thrive with the right genes.
Where's that Jeep at? It sure is taking a sweet ass time to get there. We're gonna go through it ourselves and take it to that didn't happen. Taking too long, buddy. To get there before you do.
Identified. Status update, check complete. Taking the wheel.
Oh, it's ground fiber. It used to be actually this stuff. Right, leave. What?
This facility has developed a reputation, and as such, we've been asked to take delivery of a diseased dinosaur. Be warned, there's a chance that its illness is, let's say, particularly bad.
Particularly bad? Hey, I don't think we'll be taking that delivery, but, so kind of you to offer.
I apologize. I didn't mean to present that as optional.
New request received.
So I can't remember what they like.
There we go. Controls retaken.
Transportation underway.
Don't care about the flare. It's weird. Zombies can only hunt ghosts and people, and not things like Homocephaly or. Yeah, you know what? Because when you watch them hunt things, they swarm it.
Let's
So the
see what
fact
the
that they
problem
don't
is.
swarm
We
it
should
is
perform a
wild.
medical scan on the new dinosaur.
We found it. Danger here. Assets been ID'd. Here we are.
We were expecting the worst, and that's exactly what we've got. This poor animal's disease is highly transmissible and could spread dangerously fast.
Oh, fancy that. I mean, if only someone said it wasn't a good idea. Well, we need to deal with this. Huh? You get on that while I get on whatever transport is heading away from here.
No time to waste. Let's research a cure and treat our animals. We cannot allow our good work to be undone.
They like ground leaf, so they finna go in a different enclosure. They like ground leaf, pasture, and whatever else it said. Yeah, they gotta go in a different enclosure.
Attention personnel. We have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond.
Ground leaf, water, pasture.
Heading to pick up the asset. En route to pick up the asset. Picking up asset. Asset in transit. Assets. Asset delivered. Transportation complete.
Okay, so I guess we're doing this now.
Mission off target. Brilliant shot.
I don't know how they managed to get stuck like that, but there's nothing I can do. Wait. It fixed itself. Oh, he's going for it. Okay. Yeah, It was being difficult to turn anyway. I see that glitch still out there.
Well, Kira said that we'd earned a reputation for handling disease, and here we are. Excellent work. Now we continue improving the health and happiness of our animals.
And getting stuck like that was a generational feat. And I guess these two sites are going to become unlocked next. But I still agree with your point about those copies, Parma. It is kind of weird how they interact. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I got something from Uber I was looking at. But I agree with you when you said it's weird how they can like take down goats and stuff, but not any of the other tiny creatures like the taco. Like, yeah, they can definitely swarm it and take it down. Instead, well, it doesn't say they get along with it, but still. I like they never didn't kill it.
I always thought I'd end up on an exotic private island somewhere. I never thought there'd be so much hungry wildlife, though. Or tourists, for that
That's
matter.
60.
Anyway, the client wants us to expand out to another area. But we'll need to jump through a hoop or two to get there. Now that I've relayed the message, I'll leave the jumping to you.
No, of course. Yeah, I think of course you will. 125. It sure was such a weird hitbox with this thing. Mess up the flow of power. Yeah.
Assets identified.
Damn, they get none of the oldies? Just a few thousand off. There we go.
Exit confirmed.
Maybe other lights. Build a fucking tour ride. Heart. You can make two Omagosaurus at once. I think I can do that because they like ground fiber. Yeah, I go fine with the Styracos. They need some different skin colors. What's with all these dull Jurassic World tones. That's not great. I do not like none of them. Oh, they could have done so much better. I think it's nice how deep water is just used for semi-aquatic species. No need to feed your Spinosaurus. That's the water. Yeah, I do agree. Like if they have kids, I think you need to drop a fish feeder. But other than that, it's pretty dope. I was hoping that the deep water would allow us to place the aquatics too, and you would get like more interaction that way. But that is
Synthesis
not what happened.
procedure complete. Incubation personnel, stand by.
Task received.
And I need this to make two. Keeps trying to birth one.
Synthesis
It
procedure
keeps trying to
complete.
birth one.
Incubation personnel.
It's doing that on purpose.
Got some infrastructure damage.
Yeah. Now let's see you fuck it up. Now let's see you fuck this up. You got no choice but to synthesize two now. Oh, I hope so. That would be a great way to reintroduce it into media as well as celebrating its uh, reemergence in
Synthesis
canonicity. I support this full, like, wholeheartedly. I hope Nanotyrannus does make it in. Research confined space adaptation at the Science Center. I think it's the dog, right? No? There it is. Nature's busy. Oh, let's try to go get another one, that's all. So it's funny how we have A joke species returned from the grave to prove us wrong, and I am glad. I'm glad to hear Nanotyrannus was one of my favorites growing up. Uh-oh.
You ignoring simple logic as to the danger of the dinosaurs has left us no choice. We are now creating the means to remove the dinosaurs from our world. A re-extinction. Their death will be on your hands.
Wow, they're not messing around, huh? Don't they see how Din are at least trying to do right by the dinosaurs? Why do I feel like we're in the wrong here?
Hey, I wonder if two doesn't cut it, how many wrongs do we need to actually get it right? I mean, what's the current count? 50 wrongs?
Damn.
100? A right has got to be due sometime soon, don't you think?
Our sector representative colleagues should investigate this new threat, though I'm sure it's an empty one. Please focus on what's in front of us.
Welcome to Jurassic World Trophy.
Thanks to your hard work, I have gathered excellent contracts in Southern Europe.
Ooh. The Azores?
A client in Malta needs our help creating a dinosaur sanctuary, as well as escaping their debt to the nearby night market. We have also been contracted by a fan of John Hammond to create a modern paleo theme park in Europe. And, most excitingly, the organization managing the Biosyn Sanctuary are looking to expand the site. They have put their faith in us to do so.
Really now. Okay.
We have a world of options now, a world of clients. With that comes expectation, pressure. Even with extinction now bothering us, I trust you'll rise to the challenge.
Okay, cool. Hey, that's cool. I thought because we was taking so long extinction, I was from trying to sabotage it too.
Personnel, please stand by.
I could find space there. I think that's for the humble. Shit, this don't work with the market source. I always sell them.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome an Amargasaurus to the park.
Selling them, I think selling them, the rewilding thing works to their, whatchamacallit too. What if they just airdropped the carnivore to the park to cause havoc on the guests? I would be surprised. That would be kind of hilarious. Because it'll remind me when Wu had us make those hybrids and we had to airdrop them. Whoever was trying to sabotage us back in the first Evolution game, that was hilarious. We were like accomplices to murder. Legit accomplices to murder. Cover ground, fiber, water, wetland. There's wetland in here now. Yeah. I don't know if it's gonna be enough wetland, but if it's gonna cause too much of a problem, then we're gonna have to make some adjustments. You can take a picture of it. I was wondering if you could.
It's on us.
I think it's Iraq's one. That's like probably 20,000. Almost. It wouldn't be enough if I got the other Styrac, though. Be enough with it. Get the Noda source in the shot. I feel like if I could angle it and get the Noda, I see it back there. Oh, off by a little bit. I don't know if I'm gonna get this one. Yeah. You're not getting this one. You got close, but it wasn't enough. Yes.
Switching roles.
Oh, if y'all walk over, y'all see y'all have more water. Okay. So that's what we're gonna save. We're gonna have to drop things for tonight, and we're gonna try to pick up tomorrow and see what we can accomplish. You know what? Thank you all for joining, especially you, Primal and Deck. Appreciate everybody coming into the stream and making them enjoyable. But until next time, Miss KD, you guys have been awesome. I'm going to take a nap, and I'll be seeing you all later. Peace out, y'all.